Howdy on Relax Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright. Gonna continue working on my base, I think, since it's getting dark. Gonna be my plan. I can remember what I'm doing here. Yeah, I saw there's a little patch, but I didn't look to see what was in it. So, oop, too far. Thought for a second there, I might be too far out to reach the other side. Okay. Where's that ladder? Oh man, it was so hot today. It wasn't even that hot. The sun was just so overwhelmingly warm today. I feel like I got roasted. I was out doing some yard work for about, I don't know what, 3.5 hours a day. Mowing the lawn and whatnot. I want to do it today because today was supposed to be like 10 degrees cooler than it's going to be tomorrow. And so I got out there and it's like, oh yeah, it's not too bad out there right now. And I'm like, all right, I'll go out and get this done. And I just roasted, and I feel like I might have got a little heat exhaustion going on. I've just been so exhausted ever since. Oh no, I'm out of things. Really? Thank you. Is this my ladder? I know it's a ladder. I just don't know if this is the one that I don't think this is the one I picked. It's the other one, because the other one's got the pipe next to it that I can jump off of. Okay, so I laid out my base in a way... Oh no, there isn't a pipe here to jump off of. What the heck? Oh, it's here. I just remember there was a pipe. This is where the ladder's at. Can we do that so I know where my ladder is? Okay, can I get to some trees without the zombies coming for me? Is that a possibility? It's hard to tell because why is there part of a mannequin here? Because it's nighttime and it's nighttime in real life. And there's a glare from my light on my TV screen. I think I talked about... I don't know. I don't remember if I talked about it or not. Home of Jack Canada. I know I talked about having to go into the eye doctor, and it's been years, and so I had to get new glasses, and so I got my new glasses. But the trick with them is that I had to get bifocals because I'm getting old, and when I got home with the new glasses, I discovered that there was a major issue with having the new glasses was that I couldn't see the bottom of my main monitor clearly. That's not a tree. I could, but only if I tilted my head way down. And so I definitely had to raise the height of my television. And so I ended up buying a stand, and I got that all set up pretty quickly after I got my new glasses. And well, I noticed the other day, what was I playing? What was I playing? Oh, I was playing the Giggle Land demo, which I'm really looking forward to. And I couldn't see because the screen was so dark. And so I had to turn the lights off. And I realized that there's a pretty big glare from my light on my TV screen when the game is dark. And I guess I don't play a lot of dark games lately. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I have to start playing with my lights off, I guess, or something. But yeah, it makes it kind of difficult. You know, there's also like a glare on my glasses from the light. It's got my glasses have got these uh oh crap. My glasses have got these although my brain is shut down because oh dude. Well, I just got spiked. That zombie hit me so hard I just folded. Oh yeah, I don't drop anything. I forgot. I should probably try that again. I don't dislike the bag drop mechanics, but I ran into a problem on one of the earlier versions where the bags would disappear, and I couldn't have that. Can't have everything disappear from my guy, you know. There's a coating on my glasses for UV rays and blue light. Although I'm not the biggest believer in the whole blue light thing. I mean, I'm sure, but I spent my whole life without some kind of blue light thing, and it never bothered me. So I don't know. Um, I don't notice that I sleep any better now than I was before without the blue light coating. You know, and uh, I wanted the UV coating because I don't wear sunglasses or anything, and so the UV coating's nice because it keeps out some of the sunlight when I'm out and about. And but yeah, the UV coating I don't know about. But anyways, it gives a kind of a purpley tint sometimes out of the corner of my eye, and so I can see it right now out of the corner of my eye on my glasses. Just a little. I don't know why I can't reach that. Just a little glare on my glasses from my light. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Giggleland. Woo, that is quite the impressive project. I don't know how good the game itself is gonna be, but the marketing they've got going on right now is awesome. I watched a video on it, and it made me really interested in the game itself. It's like a, what are they calling it? Mascot horror, kind of. And but they've got this whole internet ARPG thing set up. Oops. Okay, can I have that? Dang it. Give me that. And so I was watching through all the parts that have been solved and that are out for it so far. And so it's got like this crazy backstory going for it, and like just all sorts of bits of lore, and like they've got people pretending to be characters from the storyline who are interacting with people online, and coded messages online, and like multiple fake web pages for fake businesses that contain bits and pieces of codes, and um, uh, uh, animated shorts that are supposed to be from the people behind the horror part of the game, and just it's so impressive. It's so much work. I'm really thoroughly impressed by what they've done with it, and yeah, so it was fun to watch all that stuff. I want to say I watched like 3 or 4 hours of video on it, and then downloaded and played the demo that's out on Steam right now. The demo is okay. Um, I feel like the main game is gonna have to be a little more complex to make it good, but what I saw in the demo was fun. All right, I don't know what I want to do here. Here's the question: can I? Do you think this is close enough to square off? I would rather have this squared off than be. I'm just worried. All right. Oh, but I don't have any wood to fill that in. Dang it. I gotta get some more wood. But yeah, it's, I don't know, it seems like it's pretty good. The storyline is definitely impressive to me. I didn't get into the whole Five Nights at Freddy's thing. I've been told some stuff. Because, you know, I have a niece and nephew who were into it at one point. and they've told me some of the lore into that, and I think I've watched some videos on it. Because not that I don't want to know the lore, it's just that I didn't enjoy the gameplay, wasn't my kind of thing, and so it seems to be something not exactly like Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's along those lines, type of horror. I don't know. I don't know what the mascot is. That hasn't been revealed yet. So I don't know exactly what the deal is with the mascot, and because that's definitely a thing that needs to be revealed, because it seems to be some kind of spiritual entity, maybe. It's not, you know, it's not just whatever they've done to create it. They definitely created something that it seems like they've lost control over it. I guess spoilers for the Gigaland lore. You know, it's definitely worth checking out if you wanna check it out. If you like that kind of background information on something, but basically, it seems like there's a crazy scientist, psychiatrist guy, and he this is too big of a base, I feel. He developed um he was not developing, he was working on he was working on dang it, I need more wood. uh okay, he's on this thing about letting babies cry themselves to sleep, except that wasn't what he was studying. Oh god. Oh, I missed. Listen, I missed, you missed. Play some Ring Around the Rosie. Okay, I don't think it can get up here now. That's my hope, anyways. And so, uh, he, they're like messages that you know, you find when if you go through the whole lore stuff about how he wanted to study. If you leave a baby alone, a newborn baby alone. This is pretty dark. If you leave a newborn baby alone with no human contact, it dies. Okay, I don't mean letting it starve or anything like that. Just if it gets no human contact, it dies. And so, one of the things that they noted, the scientists studying this phenomena, was that uh, the babies would do these finger movements, like their hands would start moving. I don't know, finger twitches. And what this guy discovered was that it didn't matter. It didn't matter where or what culture or anything for the finger movements, but the finger movements all said the same thing. He decided it was a code. They're all the same, and so they're saying something. And so he is sort of studying that, and then he may be also doing a death cult where they sacrifice people to bring about a good harvest. Also seems to be part of the story, and so he started a camp for troubled children, I think. And then wouldn't allow those kids to leave the camp, so he must have killed their parents, I guess. I don't know. And then when they do take them off the camp, they make them wear masks so no one recognizes them, because he also starts kidnapping children to bring back to the camp. And so they do like a whole like weird cult thing, like I don't know, like those guys called the Krishnas, where they all go, and or like the Mormons, where they have to do the missionary work kind of thing. So he's doing that with the kids, and so they put on these plays to attract other children, and then they'll kidnap the children and take them back to the camp. Also, he can study whatever it is he's trying to study. And so one of the things he did was he developed he believes children should face their fears, and so he okay, I definitely don't need 15 of these. What do I need? I need stuff, general storage, my 2 foods, my medicine, my guns. It's 8, right? Okay, so we got stuff. We got general. We got raw food. We got cooked food. And so he has the kids do like art projects, and what did I call this? It wasn't guns, it was I don't know, armory, we'll call it. And then this one is parts. And then this one is mods. And so when the kids were good at art, he would take them, and then they would I don't know if I've got anything to go in this stuff chest actually. Oh, flashlight maybe. Oh, engine. And and so he would take them, and then they would become the people doing the artwork and stuff for his animated series. That's whole point was to scare children, to get them to face their fears. And yeah, so they've got some little short animated videos that go with the storyline, and which is pretty cool. And then they're really dark too. And then like I think the one character, his name is Elliot. And Elliot is the creepy thing that is the mascot, and it's glitching out digital things, but also seems to be wandering around the abandoned theme park that the game's supposed to take place at. And I think I talked about it. It does really cool stuff where it takes photos of you, like screenshots, and puts them in your screenshot folder on your hard drive. And it's always like looking over your shoulder and stuff, or like peeking around the edge of the hallway at you as you're progressing through the demo. I thought that was pretty slick. And but yeah, so Elliot's like this cat, but he's afraid of everything. And then I did talk about this before, I think. He's afraid of everything, and then the his best friend is Toli, uh, which the guy I was watching kept pointing out was an anagram of Elliot. But I noticed when I was playing the demo that if you look at Toli written out, it says to lie, which is interesting. But so Toli is a dog, and she's not afraid of anything, but she doesn't know when not to go in to do stuff, and then the cat's too afraid to do anything, and so there's one of the shorts. He doesn't want to go in to cut frogs up in biology class, and all the kids are making fun of him, and so it like goes crazy, and he carves up Toli, and then he wears her head back to class so that he has her bravery. And nobody flinches an eye. So that was pretty crazy. But uh, dang it. Okay, I'm gonna get better at that jump if that's gonna be my jump up, or I'm gonna have to stop playing with zombies in the middle of the night while I'm severely under geared. Oh, he came my direction. I missed again, man. Why don't you teach me how to do this? Oh, and then he didn't even jump. He didn't hang on. Oh, he did it again. It's because I'm out of stamina? Listen, buddy, if you're going to be glitched out and just try to attack the wall, then I'm just going to stab you from the side till you're dead. This guy's tough. But so, this, uh, boy and girl started doing the animation stuff, and then they talk about how, like, the guy hijacked the local television station to put up one of his, that one where he tore the dog's head off. Um, and it's all, super creepy stuff like that, and I like it. I like it. I don't know if the game will be any good, like I said. The demo was okay. It seemed a little basic. Uh, but yeah, if they get some more, it's supposed to be really puzzly, I guess. I'm not expecting any fighting or anything, but it would be nice if there was a little more to it than just walking around picking up stuff and putting it in places. Okay. Why did I even go down there for wood? I don't know what I was thinking. What can I make here? I can make... Oh, I need a campfire. I'd like some space, I think, between here and the campfire, so that's probably a good spot. A lot. Oh, I need to make a dew collector. I don't think I have any of that stuff. Is there like an in-between spear? Doesn't look like it, actually. Alright. Tools. Oh, bucket's back. Obviously, I can't make any iron stuff. I only get to 11 now. That's nice. I think it was 25 before, right? Maybe not. Maybe I just could never find the books. Bicycle. Looks like I can maybe make a bicycle. That could be handy. I'm wearing primitive, right? I just have primitive outfit. Oh. Well, shoot. I need to make the rest of my gear. Primitive gloves. Primitive hood. Primitive shoes. Yeah, yeah. Looking forward to that one. I watched half of the Old Guards 2. I rewatched Old Guards 1 before I started into Old Guards 2. And I have to say, I'm not impressed by Old Guards 2, unfortunately. I thought it'd be way more intense, and it seems to be really slow, which is not what I was expecting for that movie. A lot of sitting around talking. I expected a little more people trying to kill each other, violent or vengeance, that kind of stuff, and it just seems to be mostly sitting around talking, which is weird. It also has a bizarre story I wasn't expecting either. So I don't know. I'll have to get back in and finish that. I know tomorrow maybe I'll try and go see the new Superman movie. I honestly am. Listen, I don't know about that movie. We'll see. We'll see. I hear good things about it, but I like serious and dark, and humor in a movie is okay, but I feel like James Gunn single-handedly destroyed superhero movies. And I really like Guardians of the Galaxy, which is, James Gunn. But then everybody thought they had to make every movie like Guardians of the Galaxy, and it just didn't work. And so they tried to make every superhero movie also had to be funny, and it just like completely destroyed some of the characters I enjoyed. And then the movie stopped trying to be serious, and I didn't like that. And then movies that were serious, that were superhero movies, they just like, everybody was like, no, we want Guardians of the Galaxy, so this is the worst movie we've ever seen. And I'm just like, ugh. And I don't like the stuff he's been doing on HBO. I really haven't enjoyed it. I didn't finish Creature Commandos. I made it like 2 or 3 episodes into that and quit. I'll probably go back and finish it, but I did not like it at all. And I hate Peacekeeper. I absolutely hate Peacekeeper. His Suicide Squad movie was okay, but I hate Peacekeeper a lot. I don't understand why that's supposed to be funny. I don't get it. It's dumb. And what did we figure out the other day? We've been reading the comics from DC since 2011, every week, pretty much. And when I say read the comics, I mean like we read all the comics every week. Not all of them, but you know, the main DC comics. So I hate Peacekeeper. I hate him. I don't hate John Cena, but man, do I hate Peacekeeper. I Eagly and his buddy and just all of that is just awful to me. And so now we got. I'll tell the story again. I tell it every time I talk about Superman here, but it's a short one, so you know. We sat down. We were reading the comics, and it was a bad week for me for comics because usually we do what's the best comic for the week, what's the worst comic for the week, what do you like about each comic. You know, we actually sit down and discuss the comics each week after we've read them, and which I know is super nerdy, but you know, and the one week I'm like, oh man, I hate Mr. Terrific. He's a really abrasive, arrogant character that I just don't enjoy. I hate Guy Gardner. He's really smug and abusive to everyone. And I hate. I'm not a big fan of Metamorpho. I think he's too cartoony, although he's better than like Plastic Man or something. And then I hate Super Pets. I just don't get that. I don't understand how Superman has a superpowered dog. It just why is there a superpowered cat for Supergirl? I don't get it. Why is I don't know. I just don't know. Like it's one thing for Batman as Bruce Wayne to have guard dog, right? But I don't need a dog that wears a bat cape. I don't need a cow that wears a mask. Okay, it's just the whole concept is stupid to me. And then they're like, you know, all that stuff was in 1 week of the comics, and I was like, man, these are the things I hate when we read through these DC comics. And then the next day, the Superman trailer comes out, and I sit down and watch it, and I'm like, holy crap, did they listen to my conversation? Because what's in this Superman movie? It starts with Krypto. They show Mr. Terrific. They show Guy Gardner. They show Metamorpho. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, oh. Next you're going to tell me Mixoplex is in there, because I hate those guys too. Just, ugh. Anyways. So I'm going to have to check it out. I hear people are liking it. I saw the title for an article. I didn't read it. That this is the thing that DC comic movies has been missing. And, I don't know. My nephew told me there were some things people weren't liking about it. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll love it. Maybe it will be amazing. I don't know. With that, be around the small things, lean in the light, and I will talk to you later.